Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, bolo Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Bolo Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Oh Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda, Radhe Oh Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Oh Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol Gaur Hari Hari Bol Oh Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Mukunda Madhava Keshava Madhava Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Hari Bol Oh Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Gaur Premanande Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshuramlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gauri Chandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Tvaktva Turnama Shesha Mandalapatim Shrenim Sada Tucchavad Bhutvadina Ganesha Kaukarunaya Kopi Nakantha Shrito Gopi Bhavra Samrita Valahari Kallolo Magno Muhur Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhattajugo Shiji Gopalako Radha Chinta Niveshinam Yasya Kanti Vilopita Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Linkitam Vikraham Bhaktya Vihinaya Parada Lakshe Shiptasya Kamaditarang Madhe Kripamayi Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jeevan, one more time Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare He's getting aligned now तो मेरे को आपको पहनाना चाहिए आज मैं बहुत प्रसन्न हूँ आपको देखकर सच में हृदय से दिल से बोल रहा हूँ अच्छा जी ओ इंग्लिश ना सो दिस वीक वी आर हियरिंग so many glories of Shri Radha Krishna's beautiful pastimes. But this Falgun month is, although very famous in Braj for the holy and the pastimes of Radha Krishna, but it also has some speciality for us because appearance of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming soon. And very soon we are going to observe Nityan Triodashi as well. It's a very auspicious month to remember the associates of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very auspicious. And just recently we heard the appearance of Shri Raghunatha Goswami. So I want to speak on this topic today. Amongst all the associates of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the speciality of the Goswamis is unparalleled. If you put all the associates of Mahaprabhu on one scale and the contributions of the 6 Goswamis on the other, which one is heavier?
Contribution of 6 Goswamis.
the contribution of 6 Goswamis. Because of their sacrifices. Mahaprabhu told in Jagannath Puri, go to Vrindavan with 4 orders. Establishing deities, Luktati Udhar, discovering the lost holy places, writing Vaishnava scriptures, and establishing Vaishnava Sadachar. These 4 orders, the Goswamis. And without any single question, even though who wants to give up the association of Mahaprabhu? But that's their great sacrifice, because this is all about love. Love means sacrifice. I'm speaking this since 10 years, the same topic. From when I started traveling 2011, my first visit to Australia, this was my favorite topic. Love means sacrifice. And I'm speaking this everywhere because I realize that because of the contributions of our Goswamis, and also because of Radha Krishna pastimes. As we all know, Ram Leela, जैसे Lakshman did so much sacrifice. धड़कन मत करो, वो बाद में कर लेना. मेरा एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम, कान बहुत तेज है मेरा. That's my problem. My ears are very sharp. क्या बोला? Lakshman sacrifice. Everyone say Lakshman did so much sacrifice. 14 years not eating, not sleeping. 14 years not sleeping. Not eating at all. And also giving up association of his wife, Urmila, who loves him so much. And always serving Lord Ram.
Even Urmila cannot have tears, he said, when leaving.
Huh?
Urmila cannot cry.
Yes, cannot cry. But from other level of understanding, another level, Lakshman's sacrifice is not big sacrifice. Bharat's sacrifice is higher than Lakshman. Why not Lakshman? Why not Lakshman? Even though he was not eating, drinking and sleeping, but he had association of Ram, which is the most important factor. Just with the association of Lord Ram, everything is accomplished. Brajvasi didn't eat 7 days, 7 nights when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. They were not sleeping, not eating. Why? Because the presence of Krishna is there. That presence is nourishing everything. Shukdev Goswami not eating 7 days, 7 nights. Not sleeping. Parikshit Maharaj also. They were also not sleeping. Because the presence of Srimad Bhagavatam is there. The association of pure devotees are there. Shukdev Goswami. And that's why in regard to Srimad Bhagavatam it is said not to read Bhagavatam but to hear Bhagavatam. If we think I can have all books in my library and I can make notes and start reading to gather knowledge, believe me, if you just read 1 year and if you hear 1 month, it's more heavier. Hearing 1 month non-stop. So we have so many examples. Shukdev Goswami, Lakshman and all that. But with all these personalities, the presence of Lord with them. And that's why it's not so much troublesome. It's easy. But another level is, this is not easy, but still, because of presence of Lord Ram, it's easy. But Bharat, also, in other case, so much sacrifice. Because the presence of Ram is not there. And how much he's feeling pain in the heart, no one can understand that. Bharat love for Ram. People say Lakshman love for Ram, no doubt there is. But if we compare this, the point which I am making here, they had personal association of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, dancing and singing in front of the chariot of Lord Jagannath. In water splashing pastime, everything is there. The presence of Mahaprabhu is there. But the Goswamis, they were sent away by Mahaprabhu to serve him. Value that sacrifice of the Goswamis. Therefore, their contribution is higher and heavier than other associates. Because of their not close proximity with Mahaprabhu, although Mahaprabhu is always in their head, in their mind, in their heart, everywhere. But giving up physical proximity is very painful. It's very painful. You can easily relate to someone whom you love the most. Try to give up the association and you see how you feel. But the Goswamis, their life and soul is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then amongst all the other Goswamis, Sri Raghunatha Goswami is the one whose life history is described by Kaviraj Goswami in detail in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Amongst all other Goswamis. We also hear Mahaprabhu giving instructions to Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, some little small association with Gopal Bhatt Goswami, Jeev Goswami, very little about Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. But Raghunath Goswami, so elaborate. And he is the one who felt separation the most amongst all other. Although Rupa Goswami's separation is highest. But Raghunath Goswami, why I said he's higher than anyone else? Because he got association of so many, but then he has to then
Leave it.
No, not leave it.
Everyone left one by one, so he was feeling the pralamba more
Yes.
and more and more.
This is what I wanted to say. Because everyone left Raghunath Goswami, left this world. Constantly thinking about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even though very rich, 60,000 gold coins he was earning every day. 60,000. So rich, landlord family, so wealthy. But his heart was with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Day and night, only remembering him. Try to understand this. How much eagerness, utkantha was there. If we don't have utkantha, eagerness, we can't progress in bhajan. Very straight a line. Everything is about utkantha. If I want to earn money, I want to do business, and there is so much eagerness. Yes. Everything is about utkantha. But what is the direction of your utkantha, your eagerness? That matters. What is the direction? If that same eagerness is to serve Mahaprabhu, how we can serve Mahaprabhu? Can we? His physical presence is not here. Yes, we can. By serving the mission of Mahaprabhu. In whatever ashram we are in. That eagerness is required. That passion is required. That possessiveness is required. Which is shown by Sri Raghunath Das Goswami so much. Want to see Mahaprabhu, want to see Mahaprabhu, want to see Mahaprabhu, nothing else. Even though surrounded by so much opulence. We are in Seattle, right? The most opulent person is here in Seattle. Very famous in the world. Yes?
Jeff Bezos.
क्या नाम है?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Jeff Bezos.
I was telling Hemant Prabhu, let's go and see him tonight. He said we can go, but his gates are closed. This opulence is nothing in compared to Raghunath Das Goswami opulence. Because Kaviraj Goswami describing his opulence is the opulence like Indra, the king of demigods. Not the opulence of this world, earthly planet. But demigods, they have more opulence. So his opulence was compared as opulence of Indra, the king of demigods. Surrounded by so many luxuries and comforts. But it is not, his heart was not there in those luxuries. He wanted to meet the most opulent personality, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His prem, his love, his life and soul. Everything is Mahaprabhu. Even though his beautiful wife, compared to as Apsara, heavenly damsel, so beautiful, he has no attraction. And again he is trying to escape. And his father employed some guards to watch on him and bringing him back. But he's weeping and crying, weeping and crying. The mother told to her husband, they were speaking, the parents. The mother said, let's bind Raghunath somewhere in the house with a rope so that he can't escape. And what father replied? This rope, nirjeev, means no life in this rope. How can this rope bind? How can this rope bind Raghunath? If the rope of luxuries around him, enjoyments around him, and the rope of beautiful wife can't bind him, how this nirjeev rasi, this non-living rope can bind him? The living ropes can't bind. We are shackled with those living ropes around us. Can't be seen, but we are, to some extent, in different ways, we are also bound. So we can't do anything. It's a long story, but according to time. Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami, one day, he was also very tricky. And with the help of Yadunandan Acharya, who was a priest in their house, coming every day worshipping Thakurji, with his help, he just eloped. Is that a good word? Not a good word?
It means to
Run away and get married.
run away and get married, but it's just funny because he was running away from his wife. That's why.
Okay. So this word is specifically for wives?
Delope.
Okay, sorry. I'm just learning from all of you.
It is reverse elope.
It's delope.
Eloping. Okay, he escaped. It's a good word.
He ran away.
He ran away, okay. I got this a good word I learned today. Thank you. So he ran away. And he came to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Imagine if you love someone so much and you approach that person and then he just say, go away. Raghunatha Das Goswami was totally disheartened. Mahaprabhu was so happy to see Raghunath. Raghunatha Das Goswami, so happy. But Mahaprabhu told, hey Raghunath, markat vairagya na kara lok dikhaiya. I don't want renunciation like monkeys. This is dry renunciation. Go back and develop more and more nishtha for me. Antare nishtha bahare kare lok vyavhar. Externally, reciprocate with everyone. Kaise? Just like ordinary affairs. Speak to everyone that you don't love Krishna. Hide that love in your heart. But develop more and more nishtha for me, love for me. No. कितना मुश्किल से तो मिलता है यहाँ. So, go back. Imagine Raghunatha Das Goswami left everything for Mahaprabhu and Mahaprabhu is sending him back. And Mahaprabhu means his life and soul. It's just not just Mahaprabhu. His life and soul. Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami, he came back and he started helping his business, father business, but he's not happy at all. And he's following the instruction of Mahaprabhu. And day and night wondering why Mahaprabhu sent me away. Thinking that I can't stay with him because I'm full of luxuries around him and attractions around him. Mahaprabhu can't be wrong. I think he didn't understood me well. But that's not the case. How he can send me away? There must be some reason, some purpose. There's some motive. So Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami came back. But he day and night just thinking of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu wants to raise his utkantha, his eagerness more and more. And this is sometimes happens many times in the examples of so many acharyas and devotees in Bhagavatam. Why Krishna don't appear? Or Shri Gurudev, if we call out, he don't appear. He remain disappear to raise that utkantha, eagerness. Moment we see him, that utkantha, that eagerness just vanish. And he wants to keep that gap always, to put everyone in separation. And that's why Gaudiya Vaishnava, in our lineage, our philosophy, Srila Gurudev used to say, separation is most important factor. It's not everything, but it's very important. This Vipralam Bhav. It's not only about Radha and Krishna. It's not only about Sita Ram. It's not only about Mahaprabhu. But even amongst the associates of Mahaprabhu, feeling Vipralam, separation. So this word separation is not about conjugal love only. It's also about disciple and guru. It's also about devotees of Mahaprabhu. So much separation, Vipralam Bhav. And there are so many examples. Bharat Maharaj in Bhagavatam, Amrish Maharaj, so many examples are there. So Mahaprabhu wanted his utkantha to become totally furnished. His eagerness. And this is what happened. Shri Raghunatha Goswami, again he escaped. He ran away. And he came to Panihati, the place of Shri Nityananda Prabhu, and also the place where Raghav Chaitanya Prabhu and his sister, kya naam? Raghav Chaitanya Prabhu was serving Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there, Panihati and his sister. And the place of Shri Nityananda Prabhu where he was sitting under
Madhavi. I think she was Madhavi.
sitting under a banyan tree with all his associates. And Shri Raghunatha Goswami running for so many days to meet Shri Nityananda Prabhu now. Before was Mahaprabhu. And now Nityananda Prabhu. And so from far distance, Nityananda Prabhu sitting under a banyan tree, so much effulgence was emanating, wearing blue color cloths. And so much effulgence. And so many associates around him. Shri Raghunatha Goswami paid obeisances from far distance. And the devotees of Nityananda Prabhu told, Raghunath is there. And Nityananda Prabhu saw, smiled to see him. So pleased to see him. And then Raghunatha Goswami came close to Shri Nityananda Prabhu and again paid obeisances. So Gurudev was teaching us when he was speaking about this topic in Mathura. He said, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he used to see the flag on the dome of Jagannath temple, far distance, moment one glance on that flag, paying obeisances, no matter where, if it's on the road or if it's on the sand or seashore or wherever, paying obeisances just by seeing the dome, the chakra. So Gurudev said, seeing Gurudev from far distance, one is supposed to pay obeisances. But then also coming close, near and again paying obeisances. Shri Raghunatha Goswami, he paid obeisances from far distance, but when he came close, and again he paid obeisances. And Raghunath, Shri Nityananda Prabhu, he placed his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami, which is so rare. Not everyone can get this kind of blessings. When Lord glance over you, He giving His blessings. If He put His hands on your head, it's also blessings. And if He bless you from His heart, it's also blessings. But to keep His lotus feet on someone's head, that's very rare. It's not usual. But only few associates of Nityan Prabhu got these blessings. Kaun?
Shivanand.
Shivanand Sen. What kind of blessings he got? Nityan Prabhu kicked on his head. Kicking is a blessings. Everyone was scared. Why Why Nityan Prabhu kicked on his head?
Because it didn't take any proper arrangements.
He did so much arrangements to serve the associates of Nityan Prabhu. And then, what is the point of kicking then?
Because he was late, he reached late, right?
Nityan Prabhu was so pleased to him. You served my associates so well, and you did so much arrangement for me and my devotees. So on the pretext of, in disguise, because you don't want to give this mercy to everyone, to special person, Shivanand Sen, Akarod Paramananda Nityananda Rai, Abhimana Shunya Nitai Nagarave. He has no anger, but he's showing anger. And of course, he delayed, but that was not the point. Nityan Prabhu was so happy, so pleased to see his services, because Shivanand Sen was rich. And he was spending his money to serve the accommodation and lodging and fooding for all associates. So Nityan Prabhu was so pleased. And Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami also got these blessings. Nityan Prabhu placed his lotus feet on his head, seeing his love for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityan Prabhu was so pleased in his heart. But then he also addressed him as Chora, you thief. So who will understand this thief? You trying to steal my property, my asset, without even telling me? And Raghunatha Das Goswami got the hint. Why he addressed him as Chora, thief? Because Mahaprabhu is my property. And you're trying to take my property without my sanction. I didn't stamp you. And you went to Mahaprabhu without getting sanction from me. That's why you are Chora, you are thief. What is the Siddhanta here?
You first approach your Guru.
Huh?
You first approach your Guru.
First approach Nityanand Prabhu, your Guru. Then go to Bhagwan. If you directly go to Bhagwan, what are you going to get there? He's going to send you back. And this is what happened. Raghunatha Das Goswami went to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu said, go. And when devotees used to come Jagannath Puri to see Mahaprabhu, they're not going first to Lord Jagannath temple. They're coming to first Mahaprabhu. And then Mahaprabhu was sending them, go. You didn't have darshan of Jagannath, how come you all come here? Go first and have darshan of Jagannath. Then come to me. That's the system. And said, Chora, you're a thief. I want to punish you. When you say this in harsh words, then it really means punishment. I punish you. But when you say this in a polite and loving way, this is different expression. Raghunatha Das Goswami said, I want to punish you. And Nityan Prabhu said, I want to punish you. So Das Goswami said, I'm ready for that punishment. Serve all my associates. That's your punishment. Serve all my associates. Is that punishment or is it blessings? This is seen in the nature of Shri Nityan Prabhu and Mahaprabhu. Even though Nityan Prabhu has given all his mercy by placing his lotus feet on the head of Das Goswami, but he also wants my associate should also bless him. It's a special favor, it's a special mercy. Is there any example of Mahaprabhu doing this to anyone? He asked his associates to bless someone. If Mahaprabhu can give his complete blessings to someone, is there anything which is left? Mahaprabhu told all his associates in his presence, bless Rupa means Rupa Goswami. Mahaprabhu told. My mercy is not enough. I want all my associates to get pleased. So all of them, they praise Shri Rupa Goswami. Because Mahaprabhu loved Shri Rupa Goswami so much, the most. And Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami, Nitya Prabhu asked his associates, bless Raghunath. Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami, he observed a festival called Dahi Chida Festival. Yogurt and chipped rice.
Banana.
But there's not only one or two varieties, there were like many varieties. And they were serving in a clay pot. Yogurt soaked with chipped rice, and then banana, mango, nuts, so many preparations there, so many preps there. And how many associates were there? Hundreds and hundreds of them. There was no room. And there was someone sitting in the Ganga there. How many of you been Panihati? Anyone? It's very near to Calcutta, on the way to Navdeep. If you land at Calcutta airport, sometime you can go and see Panihati. If you see how the stream of Ganga is there, and what I'm saying now, the associates are sitting in the Ganga, you can't believe me. Ganga is not just flowing like in Mayapur, so soft like this. Very rough. Boom, like a storm there. Once upon a time, me and Madhav Prabhu, first time, was year, I think 93 or 94. We were there in Panihati to see this place with one sannyasi. And we saw Ganga. And I told Madhav Prabhu, let's take bath in Ganga. He said, you know swimming? I said, no. He said, even I don't know. He said, are you crazy? Can you see the course of Ganga here? And literally, I was no idea. We can take bath in this heavy stream. It's like gushing like this. So heavy. You can't even see what to speak of. If you just put your hand there, you're gone. And the associates of Nitya Prabhu sitting there. How is possible? Because of magnet, Nitya Prabhu, his attraction. They can't just go away with the course of the Ganga. They were sitting there. And Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami served everyone because he was rich. Very rich. And Nitya Prabhu wanted him to serve all his associates with your riches, with your wealth and all. And he arranged all that. He purchased all bananas from the whole town, yogurt and everything, and all his associates, means his servants also, now serving all the devotees of Nitya Prabhu. They were all sitting there. Were having all the pots in front of them, but they are not eating. So Nitya Prabhu was given this chipped rice. And Nitya Prabhu said, keep one asan for Mahaprabhu also. But where is Mahaprabhu? Nitya Prabhu said, I will invoke him. I will call him. And nobody is starting. Just waiting for Nitya Prabhu to start first. Nitya Prabhu, in his heart, he invoked Mahaprabhu. Why he invoked Mahaprabhu? To bless Raghunatha Das Goswami. Because his unparalleled love for you. He wanted to give everything to be with Mahaprabhu. Give everything. That's not easy. Only when you love someone, you can give up everything. Give many examples. Not the associates of Mahaprabhu, but devotees, brahmacharis, in love for Vrindavan Dham. They didn't care for any luxuries, any comforts, no attachments, nothing. Because there is so much love for Vrindavan. I just want to go Vrindavan. That's their mood. Where I'm going to stay, where I'm going to live, where I'm going to eat, no clues. Vrindavan will take care. This can only be possible when there is love. It's not out of, let me attempt this, let me see. Can't be possible like that. When there is very staunch love and eagerness, only then is possible. Avesh, absorption is required there. So Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami, Shri Nitya Prabhu, he invoked Mahaprabhu there. And Mahaprabhu came but not seen to anyone, by anyone there. And Nityam Prabhu, he offered this dahi chida to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And seeing that Mahaprabhu started eating, then Nityam Prabhu started eating. But no one can see Mahaprabhu. And then all devotees started eating. That was the punishment to Das Goswami. What a wonderful punishment. Then Nityam Prabhu told, Raghunath, now Mahaprabhu is yours. He accepted your offering. This is what Das Goswami wanted to do, to serve Mahaprabhu. But through a media, and that is Shri Nityananda Prabhu. That's why we are told, na, when we have to do any offering, we have to first request Gurudev. He is the one who is going to offer. So this is that example. Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami is showing, even though he's Siddha, he's perfect associate of Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu, but he's showing with his a sadhak form. How a sadhaka. So therefore every step of what he's showing with his own example is ideal for us. So Nityananda Prabhu offered to Mahaprabhu, and he became the recipient of the mercy of Sri Mahaprabhu also, and Nityananda Prabhu also. Then Raghunatha Das Goswami, he came to Jagannath Puri to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But his father sent some of his servants and money along with him. How my darling son going to stay and live there without any money? And Sri Raghunatha Goswami is not even concerned about that money or the servants, but only concerned about being with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's all his concern. Then he's thinking, what shall I do? My father is giving me so much money. I must serve Mahaprabhu with this money. It's not for me. So he was not using that money for himself. He wanted to use this money to serve Mahaprabhu. So every day he was inviting Mahaprabhu for having prasadam using this money. Invitation extended to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu being sannyasi can't say no. Anyone who invites must go. So Mahaprabhu every day they are eating prasadam. And Raghunatha Das Goswami is thinking, that's the best way I can help my father with his all possessions in the service of Mahaprabhu. The same story happened with me. By speaking this, I just recall when I, shall I say this? Achha, it looks like show off. So, when I left my home, very young boy, I was also with so many luxuries. Anyway, so I came to Vrindavan, and after a few days, my parents came to take me back. But I don't want to go back, because Vrindavan was what my meditation day and night. That was only my dream. I want to go Vrindavan, I want to go to Vrindavan. That's my ultimate. Even if you ask me now, what is the best place you want to live? I want to settle down in Vrindavan, not Seattle. That's my favorite place, Vrindavan. Anyhow, so they came to get me back. I said, no, I can't live without Vrindavan. This is my best place. Anyhow, they were a little sad. It's natural. Affection. It's not America, it's Indian setup. And giving up family in India means something very big.
Especially a son.
Huh?
Especially a son.
Especially a son. Even a daughter. It's not easy. In India, there's so much attachment, so much affection. It's a different culture. I'm not saying anything wrong to anything, but it's just different culture. So then he gave me a stack of money. Okay, it's okay. At least call us sometimes to know how you're doing, because we can't live without you. I said, but I can't live without Vrindavan. What can we do? Anyway, he said, use this money for your eating and all that. But then I was with Madhapriya Prabhu, my godfather, and we were discussing, and he said, are you serious? You're going to use this money? I said, if I wanted to use this money, I could have put in my pocket when I left home. There was nothing in my pocket. I was telling one devotee, it was the month of January, severe cold. There was not even one sweater. I was wearing that kurta and pajama, an Indian style, and just one shawl, that's all. It was very cold, I was shivering. But I can't pack my bag, otherwise they can see where I'm going. And there was no money, nothing. So I said, if I really wanted money, then I could have taken from home when I came. But I don't want to depend on this money. He said, this is what I want. He also encouraged me and inspired me. We're not going to use this money. So what we have to do? Can't throw in Jamuna. Then he said, let's go to Mathura to see Shri Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. That time I was not initiated. We were not initiated that time, we were very new. We came to Gurudev. And Gurudev was, in his room. Those days, not many people around him. Open doors. So saw Gurudev there, and he said, oh, Gurudev used to address Madhapriya as Chora. You thief.
Why?
Because Gurudev used to say, you getting so much from me, but you're not with me. You're learning everything from me, but you're not repaying me. One day you have to repay me. Gurudev used to say to us in that 1994, when initiation was not there. Because we were hearing from Gurudev from 91, when he used to come Delhi, hearing all his lectures and learning all this, he said, you're taking so much from me, one day you both have to pay me. And when in 2000, when we joined Gurudev after my Guru Maharaj, and he put us in publication, they said, it's the time now.
Within just now, 10 years in one.
Yes, I gave investment, now you have to repay me. But we can't repay him. Life after life, life after life, even in 100 lifetimes of what he has given to us. It's not about knowledge. It's about the love he has given. It's about the inspiration he has given. It's about everything he has given. It's just not about knowledge. Knowledge is nothing. Love is more than knowledge. When you realize, then you will understand this. So Madhaprabhu handed over this money to Gurudev. He said, so much money? From where you got this? Then he explained that about me, my previous name, previous to Brahmachari name. He said he left his home, he came to Vrindavan. Because that was my dialogue with Gurudev when he was in my home. When he stayed in my home 3 days. I asked this question to him, that I want to go Vrindavan, I don't want to stay at home. He said, but it's so difficult for you. You are with so many servants here, drivers here. How you can manage? I said, I just want to know from your experience, can I join Vrindavan or not? As a young boy, 18, 19 years old. Then Gurudev said, if you fall in love with someone, you're not going to ask your parents. You will just fall. So that statement of Gurudev is coming true when I joined. And Gurudev said, oh, so you finally came. Okay. And what is this money about? Then Madhaprabhu described, oh, his father came to get him back and he gave this money, but we want to surrender to Krishna, not to the money. And Gurudev looked in my eyes. He was so impressed to hear this. He said, very good. It's a very good start. Only surrendering to Krishna and not surrendering to your father's money. So that was our first offering to Gurudev. That was the first one. He was very impressed and he gave blessings. Anyway, then many things happened. So describing this Raghunatha Goswami serving Mahaprabhu, it just little resembling what happened to me. But after some days, Raghunatha Goswami stopped inviting Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu asked his servant, Govinda Prabhu, what's wrong? Raghunath is not inviting me anymore. Then Govinda Prabhu replied, because he's thinking his father is Vishay, materialistic person. And he don't want to serve you with the wealth and money of a materialistic person. He's a materialistic person. So he is feeling pain in his heart. He don't want to serve you with the money of a materialistic person. Mahaprabhu smiled. No comment, but he was very happy and pleased. So how he is maintaining himself then? That means, is he eating alone without inviting me? Oh, no. He rejecting all that money. He rejecting everything. So how is maintaining himself? Then Govinda Prabhu described, he is standing outside at lion gate of Lord Jagannath, Singh Dwar, and is begging alms there, begging prashadam. That's how he is maintaining. Mahaprabhu became so pleased, and tears came in his eyes. That Raghunath, who renounced everything, is now begging for prashadam. Very nice. Mahaprabhu was happy. Not that, oh, I should help him. Very nice. His adhikar is growing. As I said, even though he's perfect, but he's showing as a sadhaka. Srila Bharati Goswami used to describe this with so many details. His adhikar is growing. Mahaprabhu was very pleased. Again, after some days, Mahaprabhu asked Govinda Prabhu, how is Raghunath? So Mahaprabhu focused on Raghunatha Goswami. He said, oh, he stopped begging outside the gate of Lord Jagannath. He stopped begging. Then what he's eating? And then what Govinda Prabhu said melted the heart of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said that rice, the shopkeepers inside Jagannath temple, whose rice is not getting sold, and the rice getting stale, bad order coming, the shopkeepers, they're throwing rice from the wall in the backyard of Lord Jagannath temple for the cows. And even the cows are not eating that rice. So bad smell. That bad smell from that stale rice. The cows are turning their face around. So Raghunath is sitting there and he washed that rice and he's eating that. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu can't resist. And he ran to meet Raghunath Das Goswami. Whatever he was hearing before, nice, pleased, happy. But when he heard this, Mahaprabhu can't control himself. He came running to Raghunatha Das Goswami and seeing how Raghunath is eating. So touching. Mahaprabhu came, is full of tears. His heart melted to see this boy. And Mahaprabhu took from the hands of Raghunatha Das Goswami, say, Raghunath, you eating so nice. You're not offering to me. I also want to eat this. I also want to eat this. But Raghunatha Das Goswami said, no. This is not for you. Sarup Damodar Goswami, hold hand of Mahaprabhu. This is not for you, Mahaprabhu. So no. He said, why not? This is Jagannath's prashad. Mahaprabhu had heart melting. He's crying to see how is Raghunath doing now. This shows not only the attachment of Raghunatha Das Goswami to Mahaprabhu, but the attachment of Mahaprabhu towards Raghunatha Das Goswami. His attachment. Mostly devotees, the associates, they are attached to their Ishta, they are worshipable. But all glories to Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami, where Mahaprabhu is showing his attachment towards him. That he gave so much. He gave up everything for me. Even I told him to go back. And this is how he's functioning. And that day Mahaprabhu took his hand. Raghunatha Goswami hand is in hands. And he offered to his the best associate, his right hand, his intimate associate, Sri Sarup Damodar Goswami. And from that day on, Raghunatha Goswami was given another name, Sarupe Raghu. There are many Raghunath in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. There is Raghunandan Thakur. But Shri Das Goswami, Shri Raghunatha Goswami was known as Sarupe Raghu. Raghu means nickname of Raghunatha Goswami, connected with Sarup Damodar Goswami, who is the main person of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The main. And who is Lalita Sakhi. Who is, the main personality with Radharani. And then sometimes Mahaprabhu and Nityam Prabhu, they disappeared. They left this planet. And Raghunatha Goswami was totally broken. My life has gone. My life has gone. Nityam Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, everyone gone. So, with so much difficulty, Sri Sarup Damodar Goswami, he took care of Sri Raghunatha Goswami by giving him association, by speaking about Mahaprabhu, by giving him shoulders to cry. But after some time, Sarup Damodar Goswami also left. He also left in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu in eternal abode. Now Raghunatha Goswami again broken. Again. And then Rup Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, they were giving their association to Raghunatha Goswami. Because he's so dear to Nityam Prabhu and dear to Mahaprabhu. So dear. Shri Raghunatha Goswami came to Braj. Yeah. And choose which place? Radha Kund. Yasya Radha Priya Vishnu Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha. Why he chose Radha Kund? Because Radha Kund is so dear to Krishna. Just like Yasya Radha Priya Vishnu Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha. Just like Radharani is so dear to Krishna, her Kund, Radha Kund is also dear to Krishna. Krishna always comes to Radha Kund. Shri Raghunatha Goswami there, worshipping, remembering the pastimes of Radha and Krishna there. But under guidance of Rup Goswami and Sanatan Goswami. Because Sanatan Goswami was doing Vardhan Parikrama every day. And Raghunath was getting, Shri Das Goswami was getting his association. But once upon a time, Sanatan Goswami passed, he saw Raghunath is chanting and Radharani behind him with her veil covering Shri Das Goswami. In the month of Jet Mas, means June, scorching heat, 48 degrees Celsius. Raghunatha Goswami, without any cottage, without any shelter, shade of a tree, he's just chanting, so much absorbed there. And Shri Radharani is standing behind him and covering with her veil. Shri Sanatan Goswami saw from far distance, what is this? Radharani? When he came close, Radharani disappeared. And he said, Raghunath. And Raghunatha Goswami paid obeisances to Sanatan Goswami Pad. He said, this is not the system to do bhajan. He said, excuse me, please forgive me if I did something wrong. But may I know what is wrong? Then Sanatan Goswami Pad told, we are here to serve Radharani, not to get service from Radharani. He said, I'm not getting you. He said, you must make one cottage and do bhajan in that. But he said, what is the need of cottage? We have sky. He said, no, when you were doing bhajan, I saw Radharani was covering you with her veil. Oh, after hearing this, then Das Goswami, he made one cottage after that. And then Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami also disappeared. Means they left this world. Now Raghunatha Das Goswami can't control himself. He can't control himself. How many association he sacrificed? Means he feeling separation from Mahaprabhu, Nityam Prabhu, Sarva Damodar Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Rup Goswami, one after another, one after another, one after another. Such important example in Chaitanya Charitamrita of Das Goswami. So important. That Radha Kund, who was his life and soul, that Radha Kund was appearing to him as a tigress who's coming to eat him. The Govardhan, he never wants to leave Govardhan. Nirupadi karunena shi sachinandanya toi kapati shatopi tat priyatpanas iti khalu mama yogya yogyatam tamagranam nija nikat nivasam dehi govardhanatam. Or Raghunath can go any other place in Braj to do bhajan. He said, no, Govardhan is everything to me. Govardhan is everything. But that same Govardhan is appearing to him as a python who's coming to eat him, to devour him. And Radha Kund is acting as a, he's thinking, seeing Radha Kund as a tigress coming to eat me. This happens in separation. This is how he was so much crying and weeping and doing his bhajan. So beautiful example of Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami as sadhaka, showing his eagerness, utkantha. While in association of Rup Goswami, how is getting association? With the writings of Rup Goswami. If Rup Goswami is writing any book full of separation, Raghunatha Das Goswami also feel so weak and so weak and crying and weeping in that separation. Seeing this, Sanatana Goswami told Rup Goswami Pad, see Raghunath, what's happening to him? Yeah. He became so weak because he's crying all day and night. You have to write something else. Then Rup Goswami Pad, he wrote Dan Keli Komadi. A loving quarrel between Radha and Krishna. Loving quarrel, which is full of all humor and laughing. And when Raghunatha Das Goswami is reading this, he's laughing, ha ha, and he regained his health. That's only his diet. That only is his nourishment. The books of Rup Goswami. How powerful. What he was eating? Gurudev used to say. Kya? 1 leaf cup of buttermilk once a day. That's all. 3,000 Dandvat Pranams every single day. Even those who go gym, they can't do 3,000 push-ups. 3,000 Dandvat Pranams. Remembering each and every associate of Krishna and Radharani. 3,000. Those who go gym, what they do? Then they have protein shake. After doing workout 1 hour, 2 hours. But what protein shake Raghunatha Das Goswami having? Just 1 hand cup of buttermilk once a day only. 56 dand ratri dine jane na radha govind bine. 4 dand shui thake sapne na radha govind bine. 22.5 hours paying obeisances, chanting and all that. And only 1.5 hour eating and sleeping. And in that sleeping, dreaming of Radha Krishna pastimes. But once upon a time, he showed one sickness pastime. The local Brajvasis were thinking, because Raghunatha Das Goswami only eating drinking 1 buttermilk, a handful of buttermilk. But he said, I have so much stomach ache, I have so much problem in my stomach. The local Brajvasis, they call upon a Ved, Ayurvedic doctor, who checked his pulse and he said, oh, this Baba has eaten something rich. He's eaten sweet rice. Can you check with your pulse what you eaten? Yes. Even now, 4 years back, a doctor in Haridwar, he told me not to eat fries. And when I visit him next time, next visit, he checked his pulse. He said, oh, You ate pakoras? How you came to know this? But I'm speaking about 500 years back. That Ved checked his pulse and he said, you ate sweet rice. And everyone's wondering who cooked sweet rice for him. Where's the time to eat sweet rice? Then later on they came to know where he ate sweet rice.
He was offering in his Mansik Seva, and then Krishna told Radharani, he offered us a daily so nice sweet rice, why don't we give him back? And then in his Mansik Seva, Raghunatha Goswami ate that sweet rice.
In his mind, he ate that sweet rice, which was offered by Radharani to Krishna, and she got the remnants. And the same remnants were given to Shirati Manjari, Raghunatha Das Goswami. And that's why he got stomach problems. So much connection. These are glories. So Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami, it's time, Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami showed with his example and his verses his staunch faith only for Radharani. He's favoring Radharani. Such a bold statement he said. If Krishna calls me in Dwarika and can say, come Raghunath, if you're feeling separation from me, come and have my darshan. He said, I won't go. I don't want to go. Krishna is calling, come and I don't want to go. But if my Radharani calls me, Raghunath, come and have my darshan, he said, I will fly more fast than Garuda. Speed of mind to have darshan of my Swamini, Radharani. Can you say no to Radharani's prasadam? It's offensive to say no to Krishna, right? But if Krishna comes to say, hey, I want to give you something. What are you going to say?
Yes.
No?
Say nothing.
I will ask what I want, not what you want to give. Because then he can give anything. He has so much. Take those perfections, take those liberations, take this Vaikuntha. So don't, Gurudev used to say this, don't rely and don't depend on what he wants to give. If he comes in front of you, you should have your own choice. Not what he wants to give. So it's not offense to say no to Krishna, not at all. We'll be happy to hear this. Okay, that's with Krishna we understand. How about Radharani? If she wants to give prasadam, you can't say no. But Raghunatha Das Goswami said no to Radharani also. She said, Raghunath, or Rati Manjari, means Raghunatha Das Goswami, by seeing your loving services, I want to make you my Sakhi. My Sakhi. My girlfriend. And Raghunatha Das Goswami said no. Then what you want? He said, Sakhe tumam namastu namastu nityam dasyes tumam rasastu rasastu satyam. I pay obeisances to your offer, but I don't want to become your Sakhi. I only want to become your maid servant. And Radharani is pleased to hear this. So even sometimes saying no is pleasing to someone. It's not always yes is pleasing. No is also pleasing. You will not get prasadam today. No. So, Shri Raghunatha Das Goswami, very important. His books, especially his life history, is so inspiring for the sadhakas. In short frame of time, in shortcut, we discuss something to pay our humble obeisances, remembering him, his strong and staunch attachment for Shri Nityam Prabhu, for Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Sarup Damodar Goswami, Shri Rup Goswami, and Shri Sanatan Goswami. And what we are hearing about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastimes, who wrote all those pastimes? Huh? No, is getting from Raghunatha Das Goswami,
Yes, or Karcha.
from the Karcha. Kaviraj Goswami is not that if I learn something from you, I'm not giving you credit, that this is stealing. then you become chore. If you learn from someone, you have to give credit. Kaviraj Goswami, his writing in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the source of compiling the pastime of Mahaprabhu is Karcha of Raghunatha Das Goswami, means his writings. And that's why at the end of every chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita, what is writing? Rup Raghunath Padejar Ash Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Das. What is the meaning?
Saying that he's getting that mercy to narrate, and so he's
Rup Raghunath Padejar Ash. At the end of every chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami writing this. What is the meaning? Jar Ash Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Das.
वो कृष्णदास गोस्वामी जिनकी
English.
कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी, that कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी whose whole hope is in the lotus feet of the Lord.
Desiring the lotus feet of Rup Raghunath, this Krishna Das is writing Chaitanya Charitamrita. I'm desiring to get the lotus feet of Rup Raghunath.
Does that mean follow in the footsteps?
So what does this mean? He's not having Rup Raghunath?
He has, but
He
he
has.
wants more deep attachment.
So
He wants to
basically,
This is called Utkantha, eagerness, more and more and more. There is no limit. बोलो श्री रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। धनश्री माता जी कहाँ है? अच्छा, busy. You heard lecture or not?
Yes, of course I heard. I was sitting here, but I was seeing you from the camera.
Oh,
The phone reflection.
that's a good thing. ठीक है। वंदे रूप सनातन भट्टजुगो श्री जीव
Gopal.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Bhaj Gaurango, Kaho Gaurango, Laho Gaurange Naam Hare. Bhaj Gaurango, Kaho Gaurango, Laho Gaurange Naam Hare. Oh, Bhaj Gaurango, Kaho Gaurango, Laho Gaurange Naam Hare. Bhaj Gaurango, Kaho Gaurango, Laho Gaurange Naam Hare. Jai Jana Gauranga Bhaje Sehi Amata Re. Bhaj Gaurango, Kaho Gaurango, Laho Gaurange Naam Hare. Bhaj Gaurango, Kaho Gaurango, Laho Gaurange Naam Hare. Jai Jana Gauranga Bhaje Sehi Amar Pran Re. Jai Jana Gauranga Bhaje Sehi Amar Pran Re. Gaura 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 He. Gaura 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 He. Gaura 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 Nita 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 Nitai Gaurango. 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 Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, जय रूप सनातन रूप सनातन जय रूप रघुनाथ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे राम 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 हरे हरे ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरे
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
और हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल और हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर Your ending is not correct. इसको हिट कर दो। गौर प्रेमानंदे